In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use the Tocol function, which is going to help you rearrange data from an array into a column. The difference between Tocol and transpose is that transpose will only move the data, while Tocol will actually rearrange it. Okay, so we're gonna do it here in C8. We're gonna start the function equals Tocol. You see that the helper has already found the function I want, and it's telling me how it's written, the syntaxes of the formula. So the first thing it wants is the array or range, which I have here. I'm just gonna click on B3 and select everything within the array. So that's the first part of the function, is the array. Now the second one, ignore, it's asking me what I want to do with the errors or blanks. So the options are here. If you add a 0, it's going by default, just leave it. If you add a 1, it's going to ignore the blanks. If you add a 2, it's going to ignore errors. If you add a 3, it's going to ignore blanks and errors. So for now, let's say just go by default. And now it's asking me if I wanted to scan by column. So there's two options here. It can go looking at the data by column, so it would go B3, B4, B5, and then it would come to the next and do it by column. Or I can do it by row, which is, in my case, what I want to do. I wanted to go this way, and then come to the next row and go this way, and then go to the next row and go this way. So scan by column, actually it's going to be false for me. And to say false, I'm going to add another 0 here. And that's it. This function should return the array in a column, and it should also return an empty space after letter E. So let's see, press return, and here we go. We have the data. You see that it has scanned it by row as I asked, and it also has kept the blank. Let me double click on the function, and let's say here when we said ignore, instead of default, I had said ignore blank, so I had said number 1 here. So let's run this again, and you see that now it has removed the cell with the space. So very simple, rearranging an array into column, and you have the same if you wanted to rearrange it into a row, you just do to row.